Did you know that the United States is a wildlife wonderland with animals that are tough, clever, and sometimes downright strange? From superpowered frogs to eagles with wingspans wider than you, we're diving into 101 unbelievable facts about American wildlife. Trust me, you'll never look at these creatures the same way again. Fact 1. The bald eagle's wingspan can reach over 7 feet. Let's start with a giant. The bald eagle isn't just the national bird. It's a master of the skies with a wingspan that can stretch over 7 feet. That's like laying a full-grown adult across its wings, and still having room to spare. Fact 2. Bison came back from the brink of extinction once roaming in the millions. American bison were nearly wiped out by the late 1800s, with fewer than 1,000 remaining. Thanks to conservation efforts, their numbers have soared to over 500,000 today. They're the ultimate comeback story, and the largest land mammals in North America. Fact 3. A grizzly bear can outrun Usain Bolt. Almost. It might not look it, but a grizzly bear can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour. For comparison, the fastest human alive, Usain Bolt, maxes out at around 27 miles per hour. Outrunning one, not happening. Fact 4. Moose antlers. Weigh as much as a cinder block male moose grow enormous antlers that can weigh up to 40 pounds. They shed and regrow them every year. Imagine carrying a heavy trophy on your head for months. That's dedication. Fact 5. The American alligator is a living fossil. Alligators have been around for over 37 million years, surviving mass extinctions and ice ages. They can live up to 50 years in the wild. They're basically the dinosaurs' stubborn cousins who refuse to go extinct. Fact 6. Raccoons are puzzle-solving geniuses. These mischievous critters can open jars, doors, and even unlock cages. A study once showed raccoons solving puzzles that even primates struggled with. Honestly, if raccoons had opposable thumbs, we'd be in trouble. Fact 7. A red fox has superhero hearing. Not only are red foxes adorable, but they're also auditory superheroes. They can hear a mouse's heartbeat under 3 feet of snow. Imagine if you could hear someone chewing popcorn across a packed movie theater. Fact 8. The American woodcock's sky dance is a bird rave. During mating season, the American woodcock performs a jaw-dropping aerial display. It spirals high into the air, making a buzzing sound with its wings before diving back down. Nature's version of an acrobatic nightclub. Fact 9. Monarch butterflies migrate over 3,000 miles annually. Every fall, these delicate insects travel from Canada to Mexico, often covering 50 miles a day. How they manage such a massive journey on tiny wings is nothing short of a miracle. Fact 10. The Alaskan wood frog can freeze solid in winter. This frog doesn't just hibernate, it freezes completely. Its heart stops, and it turns into a frog popsicle until spring thaw when it hops back into action. Imagine defrosting like a bag of peas and being totally fine. Have you been surprised yet? Which of these facts blew your mind? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Fact 11. Gray wolves can hear up to 6 miles away. Gray wolves are not just excellent hunters, they're also incredible listeners. They can detect sounds like howls or the movement of prey from up to 6 miles away in open terrain. It's like having a built-in satellite dish for ears. Fact 12. The Gila monster is one of the few venomous lizards in the world. Found in the southwest, the Gila monster doesn't just look intimidating, it has a venomous bite. But don't worry, it's not aggressive and rarely bites humans. Fun fact, its saliva has inspired treatments for diabetes. Nature, scary and helpful. Fact 13. Beavers are nature's engineers. Beavers build dams so strong they can alter entire ecosystems, creating ponds and wetlands that support other species. The largest beaver dam ever found in Canada was over half a mile long. Imagine a rodent outbuilding some human engineers. Fact 14. The California condor has a wingspan of 10 feet. These massive birds are not only the largest in North America, but they're also skilled gliders. They can soar for hours without flapping their wings, covering up to 150 miles in a day. Talk about efficient travel. Fact 15. Prairie dogs have a language with over 100 sounds. These social rodents have complex vocalizations to warn of predators, signal safety, and even describe threats like a coyote is coming and it's fast. Honestly, their chatter makes them sound like nature's gossip queens. Fact 16. Sea otters hold hands while sleeping. To keep from drifting apart in the ocean, sea otters hold hands while they snooze. It's called rafting, and it might just be the cutest thing in the animal kingdom. Relationship goals? Anyone? Fact 17. The Eastern box. Turtle can close up like a safe. Unlike most turtles, the Eastern box turtle has a hinged shell that allows it to completely shut itself inside. It's like a portable panic room for avoiding predators. Fact 18. Coyotes have adapted to urban living. You might think of coyotes as wilderness animals, but they've become pros at surviving in cities. They've been spotted in parks, alleys, and even crossing busy streets. Honestly, if you've seen a stray dog in your neighborhood, double-check. It might be a coyote. Fact 19. American black bears come in many colors. Despite their name, black bears aren't always black. They can be brown, cinnamon, or even blonde. There's even a rare white variation called the spirit bear, which lives in British Columbia. Fact 20. The armadillo gives birth to identical quadruplets. Every time. Female armadillos have a fascinating reproductive system that ensures they always give birth to 4 genetically identical babies. It's like nature's version of copy-paste. Fact 21. Opossums are immune to snake venom. Opossums, those misunderstood nighttime wanderers, have a built-in resistance to snake venom, including rattlesnakes and cottonmouths. This superpower allows them to feast on venomous snakes without fear. Who's the predator now? Fact 22. The 9-banded armadillo can hold its breath for 6 minutes. These unusual creatures can cross rivers by either swimming or holding their breath and walking along the riverbed. They even inflate their stomachs like balloons to help them float when needed. Nature's scuba divers. Fact 23. Mountain lions are excellent jumpers. Also known as cougars or pumas, these big cats can leap 18 feet straight up and cover up to 40 feet in a single bound. That's like jumping over a school bus. Fact 24. The American badger forms unlikely friendships with coyotes. In some parts of the U.S., badgers and coyotes team up to hunt prey like ground squirrels. The coyote chases the prey above ground, while the badger digs for them below. It's teamwork at its wildest. Fact 25. Some salamanders can regrow their limbs multiple times. Certain species of salamanders, like the axolotl, can regrow limbs, tails, and even parts of their hearts and spinal cords. This incredible ability makes them a focus of medical research for human tissue regeneration. Fact 26. Skunks do a handstand before spraying. When threatened, spotted skunks perform a handstand as a warning before unleashing their infamous spray. It's a mix of gymnastics and self-defense. Impressive, but definitely smelly. Fact 27. The Sonoran Desert toad excretes hallucinogenic toxins. This toad produces a psychoactive substance that some people have misused, but for the toad, it's simply a defense mechanism. Pro tip: admire wildlife, don't lick it. Fact 28. Roadrunners can kill rattlesnakes. Roadrunners aren't just speedy, they're fierce predators. They team up to take down rattlesnakes using their quick reflexes to peck and kill the snake before it can strike. Wile E. Coyote was chasing the wrong bird. Fact 29. Some North American turtles live over 100 years. Species like the alligator snapping turtle can live for a century or more. These ancient reptiles are living links to the past. Imagine all the history they've seen. Fact 30. Turkey vultures can smell food from over a mile away. Most birds rely on sight to find food, but turkey vultures have an incredible sense of smell that helps them locate carrion from great distances. That's one way to keep the environment clean. Fact 31. Raccoons have human-like fingerprints. Raccoons don't just look like tiny burglars with their bandit masks. They even have fingerprints that closely resemble ours. Their dexterous paws allow them to open jars, doors, and sometimes even locks. Basically, they're furry escape artists. Fact 32. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backward. With wings beating up to 80 times per second, hummingbirds are flying marvels. Their unique wing structure allows them to hover, zip sideways, and even fly backward. No other bird can pull off these aerial acrobatics. Fact 33. American lobsters can grow indefinitely. Unlike most animals, lobsters don't experience aging in the traditional sense. They grow larger and stronger with time. The largest recorded American lobster weighed over 44 pounds. Imagine cracking open those claws. Fact 34. The musk ox has a built-in coat for Arctic winters. Musk oxen have a thick, woolly undercoat called kvyat, which is 8 times warmer than sheep's wool. It helps them survive brutal Arctic winters, and humans prize it as one of the warmest natural fibers on Earth. Fact 35. The gopher tortoise digs underground highways. Gopher tortoises are like the architects of the animal kingdom. Their burrows can be up to 40 feet long and house not just themselves but over 350 other species, including snakes, frogs, and even owls. Fact 36. Elk have unique bugling calls. During mating season, male elk produce eerie, high-pitched bugling sounds that can travel over long distances. The louder the call, the more impressive the elk appears to potential mates. It's nature's version of karaoke night. Fact 37. Tarantulas can throw hairs as a defense mechanism. Tarantulas in the southwestern U.S. have a unique way of fending off threats. They kick tiny, barbed hairs from their abdomen into the air. These hairs can irritate the skin and eyes of predators. Nature's itchy revenge. Fact 38. The flying squirrel doesn't actually fly. Flying squirrels can glide up to 150 feet between trees using a special flap of skin called a patagium. While they're not true flyers, their graceful glides make them the trapeze artists of the forest. Fact 39. Alligator snapping turtles use their tongue as a lure. These prehistoric-looking turtles have a worm-shaped appendage on their tongue that they wiggle to attract fish. When the unsuspecting prey gets close, snap. The turtle's powerful jaws do the rest. Fact 40. Bats are the only mammals that can truly fly. Sure, squirrels can glide, but bats are the only mammals capable of sustained flight. With over 40 species in the U.S., bats play a vital role in pest control, eating thousands of insects in a single night. Fact 41. The swordfish uses its socks, sword, to slash at prey. The swordfish, found in waters off the U.S. coast, uses its long, sharp bill not just for show, but as a weapon. It slashes through schools of fish, stunning or killing multiple prey in a single swipe before circling back to eat. Talk about precision hunting. Fact 42. The eastern hellbender is a giant salamander. The eastern hellbender, the largest salamander in North America, can grow up to 2.5 feet long. It breathes through its skin and spends its life in clean, fast-flowing rivers. Locals nicknamed it snot otter due to its slimy texture. Lovely, right? Fact 43. Bobcats are stealthy. Solitary hunters. Bobcats, one of North America's most common wildcats, are masters of stealth. They can silently stalk their prey for hours and leap over 10 feet to pounce. With tufted ears and a short, bobbed tail, they look like mini jungle cats. Fact 44. The pileated woodpecker can hammer 20 times per second. This large woodpecker, famous for its bright red crest, drills into trees to find insects and create nesting cavities. Its skull is designed to absorb the impact, making it a natural jackhammer of the forest. Fact 45. The American black widow. Spider's bite isn't always deadly. Despite its fearsome reputation, the black widow's bite is rarely fatal to humans. Still, it packs a punch with venom that's 15 times more potent than a rattlesnake's, though it prefers to avoid humans altogether. Fact 46. North American porcupines have over 30,000 quills. These spiky rodents use their quills as a defense mechanism. Contrary to myth, they don't shoot their quills but can easily release them when a predator gets too close. Each quill has tiny barbs that make them hard to remove. Ouch. Fact 47. The desert kangaroo rat can survive without drinking water. Living in arid regions like the Mojave Desert, this tiny rodent gets all the moisture it needs from its food. It even has super efficient kidneys to conserve water. Imagine never needing a sip of water in your life. Fact 48. The American flamingo isn't naturally pink. These iconic birds get their bright pink color from eating carotenoid-rich foods like shrimp and algae. Without this diet, their feathers would stay a pale gray or white. In a way, they're what they eat. Fact 49. Prairie rattlesnakes give birth to live young. Unlike most snakes that lay eggs, prairie rattlesnakes give birth to live baby snakes. The young are born fully equipped with venom and instincts, making them tiny but formidable predators from day one. Fact 50. Orcas are apex predators of the ocean. Also known as killer whales, orcas are actually the largest members of the dolphin family. They hunt in coordinated groups, targeting everything from fish to seals and even great white sharks. They're the wolves of the sea, and just as cunning. What's the most impressive predator in your opinion? The swordfish, the orca, or something else? Let me know in the comments. And stay tuned, because the next fact features a bird that imitates nearly any sound it hears. Fact 51. The northern mockingbird can mimic over 200 sounds. This talented bird doesn't just sing. It imitates everything from other birds to barking dogs and even car alarms. Mockingbirds are nature's soundboards, and their ability to mimic helps them defend their territory and attract mates. Fact 52. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on Earth. During a hunting dive, called a stoop, peregrine falcons can reach speeds of over 240 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One race car. They're not just quick, they're also incredibly accurate hunters. Fact 53. The American beaver's teeth never stop growing. A beaver's front teeth are orange due to iron-rich enamel and grow continuously throughout its life. Gnawing on wood not only helps them build dams, but also keeps their teeth trimmed to a manageable length. Fact 54. Snowshoe hares change color with the seasons. These hares have a built-in camouflage system. They're white in the winter to blend with snow and brown in the summer to match dirt and grass. Nature gave them the ultimate outfit swap. Fact 55. The ghost crab can glow in the dark. Ghost crabs, found on sandy beaches, have fluorescent shells that glow under UV light. While the glow isn't visible to humans in normal conditions, it's a helpful trait for researchers studying these nocturnal creatures. Fact 56. The eastern coyote is a wolf-coyote hybrid. Unlike their purebred coyote cousins, eastern coyotes have DNA from wolves and domestic dogs. This hybridization gives them larger size and unique traits, making them highly adaptable to different environments. Fact 57. The green anole can change. Colors like a chameleon native to the southeastern US, the green anole lizard can switch between green and brown to blend with its surroundings. It's like a mini superhero with a built-in camouflage suit. Fact 58. Blue jays can mimic hawk. Call's blue jays are tricksters of the bird world. They mimic hawk calls to scare off other birds and protect their food. It's clever and a little sneaky. Fact 59. The American bullfrog is a loudmouth. Bullfrogs are known for their deep, booming croaks, which can be heard up to a mile away. Males use these calls to mark their territory and attract females. It's like having the loudest karaoke machine in the swamp. Fact 60. The Texas horned lizard shoots blood from its eyes. When threatened, this bizarre-looking lizard can squirt blood from its eyes to deter predators. The blood tastes foul to attackers, especially canines. Nature sure has some weird defense mechanisms. Fact 61. The hagfish defends itself with slime. Hagfish, found in deep ocean waters, release a gooey slime when threatened. This slime clogs the gills of predators, forcing them to retreat. Fun fact, this slime is so tough that scientists are studying it as a potential material for sustainable fabrics. Fact 62. The American kestrel can see ultraviolet light. This tiny but mighty falcon uses its UV vision to track prey. It can spot the urine trails of small mammals glowing under UV light, making hunting far more efficient. Who needs a flashlight with vision like that? Fact 63. Armadillos are surprisingly good swimmers. Not only can 9-banded armadillos hold their breath for 6 minutes, but they're also skilled swimmers. They can paddle across rivers or inflate their stomachs to float like little life rafts. Fact 64. The great horned owl has incredible grip strength. With a crushing grip of up to 500 psi, pounds per square inch, this owl can easily snatch prey like rabbits and squirrels. For perspective, that's 5 times stronger than the average human's handshake. Fact 65. Monarch caterpillars feast on poisonous plants. Before transforming into butterflies, monarch caterpillars munch on milkweed, a plant that contains toxic compounds. These toxins make the butterflies taste bad to predators, a built-in defense system for life. Fact 66. Fireflies communicate with light. Fireflies use bioluminescence to flash specific patterns, signaling mates or warning predators to stay away. Different species have unique flashing rhythms, making them nature's little light show artists. Fact 67. The American burying beetle is a mortician of the wild. This critically endangered beetle buries animal carcasses underground to feed its larvae. By doing so, it recycles nutrients back into the soil. Talk about turning death into life. Fact 68. The eastern screech owl has a haunting whinny. Don't let its small size fool you. This owl's call sounds like a ghostly horse whinnying in the night. It's both eerie and fascinating, making it one of the most memorable bird sounds in North America. Fact 69. Sea stars have no blood. Sea stars, or starfish, use seawater instead of blood to circulate nutrients and oxygen through their bodies. Their hydraulic system powers their movement, making them underwater marvels of engineering. Fact 70. The North American River. Otter can hold its breath for 8 minutes. These playful swimmers can dive deep and stay underwater for up to 8 minutes while searching for fish and crustaceans. They're agile, acrobatic, and downright adorable. Fact 71. The giant Pacific octopus has 3 hearts. Found along the Pacific coast, this marine marvel has 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. Here's a twist. When it swims, the main heart stops beating. Who knew hearts could multitask? Fact 72. The painted turtle survives winter by breathing through its butt. During cold months, these turtles hibernate underwater and absorb oxygen through specialized tissue in their cloacas. Yes, you read that right. Nature finds a way. Fact 73. Coyotes can adjust. Litter size based on food. Availability. Coyotes are so adaptable that their reproductive cycles can change based on how much food is available. In lean times, they have smaller litters, while abundant food results in larger ones. Fact 74. The roadrunner eats venomous prey. Roadrunners don't just outrun snakes, they eat them too. They're immune to rattlesnake venom and will bash snakes against rocks to kill them before dining. Talk about fearless dining habits. Fact 75. American alligators create ecosystems with gator holes. Alligators dig depressions in wetlands that fill with water, providing habitats for fish, birds, and other animals during dry seasons. These gator-made oases are critical to maintaining biodiversity in their environment. Fact 76. The common loon has a spine-tingling call. Known for its eerie, echoing call, The loon's voice carries across lakes, especially during the breeding season. Its haunting sound has earned it a reputation as one of North America's most iconic water birds. Fact 77. The pronghorn is the second fastest land animal. Found in the American West, pronghorns can sprint up to 55 miles per hour, second only to the cheetah. But unlike cheetahs, they can sustain high speeds for longer distances. They're built for the long run. Fact 78. The brown pelican dives like a pro. The brown pelican is the only pelican species that dives headfirst into the water to catch fish. From heights of up to 60 feet, it plunges with precision, scooping up prey in its expandable throat pouch. Fact 79. The grizzly bear's hump is all muscle. That distinctive hump on a grizzly's back? It's pure muscle, used to power their strong forelimbs for digging and running. It's why grizzlies are both formidable diggers and surprisingly fast sprinters. Fact 80. The eastern box turtle can close itself in like a fort. Unlike most turtles, the eastern box turtle can completely close its shell, sealing itself off from predators. It's like carrying a portable fortress, safe and sound wherever it goes. Fact 81. The California condor uses dirt as sunscreen. California condors spread dirt on their exposed skin to protect themselves from the harsh desert sun. These majestic scavengers also boast a wingspan of nearly 10 feet, making them North America's largest flying birds. Fact 82. The coyote has a wide vocal. Range coyotes can make up to 11 different vocalizations, from high-pitched yips to eerie howls. Their calls can sound like an entire pack when it's just a few individuals, a clever trick to scare off predators. Fact 83. The American picastors. Haystacks for winter. These adorable, rabbit-like creatures gather grasses, flowers, and leaves to stash in piles called haystacks. Found in alpine regions, they rely on their stores to survive the harsh winters when food is scarce. Fact 84. Woodpeckers have built-in shock absorbers. A woodpecker's skull is designed to withstand the constant pounding of its beak against trees. Special spongy tissue around their brain acts as a shock absorber, protecting them from injury while they hammer away. Fact 85. The loggerhead sea. Turtle travels thousands of miles. Loggerheads can cross entire oceans during migration. Females return to the exact beach where they were born to lay their eggs, using Earth's magnetic fields as a guide. That's some serious homing instinct. Fact 86. The American badger is a fearless fighter. These stocky, powerful mammals are known for their ferocity. They can take on predators much larger than themselves, including coyotes. Fun fact, sometimes they team up with coyotes to hunt for prey. Talk about an unlikely duo. Fact 87. The great blue heron has a lightning-fast strike. With its long neck and sharp beak, this elegant bird can strike with incredible speed and precision to catch fish. It moves so quickly that the prey often doesn't stand a chance. Fact 88. The desert tarantula is surprisingly gentle. Despite their intimidating size, tarantulas in the American Southwest are relatively harmless to humans. Their bite is about as painful as a bee sting, and they'd rather run away than attack. Fact 89. The snowy owl is a silent predator. Snowy owls, famous for their white plumage, have specialized feathers that muffle sound, allowing them to swoop down on prey without being heard. They're stealthy hunters in the Arctic tundra. Fact 90. The North American beaver is an environmental engineer. Beavers are the ultimate ecosystem creators. Their dams not only create ponds and wetlands, but also help filter water, reduce flooding, and provide habitats for countless other species. Talk about a busy beaver. Fact 91. The electric eel can generate up to 600 volts. Found in the rivers of South America, the electric eel can produce an electric charge of up to 600 volts, enough to stun prey or ward off predators. That's more than 5 times the voltage of a standard electrical outlet. Fact 92. The American bald eagle's nests can weigh over 2,000 pounds. Bald eagles build massive nests that they return to year after year, adding more materials with each season. Some nests have been recorded to weigh more than 2,000 pounds, making them the largest bird nests in the world. Fact 93. The Gila monster is one of only 2 venomous lizards in the U.S. The Gila monster, native to the southwestern U.S., is one of the few venomous lizards in the world. Its venom is slow-acting, but it packs a punch. The Gila monster's venom can be used in medicine to treat diabetes, which is a pretty cool twist. Fact 94. The American bison can jump over 6 feet. Bison are often associated with being slow and lumbering, but these massive creatures are capable of leaping over fences and obstacles more than 6 feet high. Don't be fooled by their size. Fact 95. The barn owl hunts with silent wings. Barn owls have a unique feather structure that allows them to fly almost silently. Their wings have a velvety texture, helping them to glide through the night air without making a sound, perfect for sneaking up on unsuspecting rodents. Fact 96. The wild turkey can run 20 miles per hour. Wild turkeys may not be the best flyers, but they can run at speeds up to 20 miles per hour and fly short distances at speeds up to 55 miles per hour. Those are some seriously fast birds. Fact 97. The black bear can climb trees faster than you think. Despite their large size, black bears are excellent climbers and can scale trees with impressive speed. This skill helps them escape predators or reach food in high places. Bears may look slow, but they're quick on their feet and paws. Fact 98. The lynx's tufted ears help it hear better in the snow. The Canada lynx has distinctive tufted ears, and those fluffy ear tips help funnel sound into their ears, allowing them to hear prey under the snow. Nature really thought of everything when it came to these cool cats. Fact 99. The red kangaroo can leap over 3 meters in one bound. Native to the Australian outback, red kangaroos are capable of leaping over 3 meters in a single bound. It's an efficient way for them to travel across the vast desert landscape at high speeds, covering up to 25 feet in one leap. Fact 100. The American pronghorn can outrun a cheetah for long distances. While the cheetah is the fastest sprinter on Earth, the pronghorn can sustain a speed of 55 miles per hour for much longer distances. It's one of the most impressive endurance runners in the animal kingdom. Fact 101. The gray whale migrates over 12,000 miles each year. Gray whales are one of the longest migrating animals on Earth, traveling over 12,000 miles every year. They journey from the cold waters of Alaska to the warm lagoons of Baja California to breed, making it one of the most epic migrations in the animal kingdom. From the electric eel's shocking powers to the epic migrations of the gray whale, American wildlife is full of mind-blowing surprises. Which fact about American wildlife blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching these 101 incredible facts. Until next time, keep exploring the wild world around you.